Go to courtesy of the floor for public comment, 5-minute time limit on any issue. Would anyone like to address the council? Mr. Benning?
Robert Fenning, 2830 Linden Street. At last week's Finance Committee meeting, the auditors presented a preliminary draft audit which showed a negative $8.5 million general fund balance. I think this is a serious issue. That balance was determined on an accrual basis of accounting. As an accountant, I think we need to have a very reasoned and dispassionate discussion of the finances of the city. That discussion is not helped one iota when we attempt to reduce the seriousness of the accrual balance by trying to twist it into a cash balance, as was done earlier tonight. Moving on. Bethlehem Works TIF. As we're all aware, the city, the county, and the school district are not in the best of financial shape. Into this environment was introduced 10 years ago was the TIF plan. Can't really tell where you're going 10 years later. Now we have money coming in, incremental tax revenue, because of the assessment of the casino. As the administration can do, it has proposed a list of projects to improve the area. I disagree with the school board president on this, that it's something they can't do. They can make the proposals and they can probably do all of the projects. What has not been done throughout this is a discussion of whether we should do these things or not. We can do them. I commend the administration for working with the county council president to propose a sharing of the revenues in advance. However, if you look at the projects that are on here, I think there's some should type discussions. 4 projects that I quickly identify: the NMH NCC Plaza, $500,000, the Founders Way enhancements, $500,000, $600,000 to purchase the existing steel-ice parking place, and $700,000 for bushes on the greenway. None of those items, in my humble opinion, would, if they were lacking in any way, shape, or form, impede the forward progress of the steel stacks and PBS projects. That's $2.5 million with a 10% add-on for contingencies. If you take 2/3 of that, it's coming out of school taxes. It's $1.6 million that cannot be put towards new school buses, cannot be put toward new textbooks, etc. This is a should discussion, not a can discussion. A couple of my favorite projects down there are flush toilets for the festival goers and office space for nonprofit organization. That's buried in the Bethlehem landing, $2 million some odd $1,000. Really, the guy, well, I think the nonprofits should be lining up out the door right now to get their office space built. The TIF project originally put in a very nice First Street. Now we're going to dig part of that up and make it curved so that the Levitt Pavilion looks nicer and is more aesthetic and can seat a few more people. $1.7 million to undo what has already been done. Have some problems with that too. One thing that's missing from this project list that I identify is the general office building. We're about ready to throw some money at a developer for the main office building on 8th Avenue under TIF program. Why don't we give this building some help? Well, no. And I remind everybody that most of the projects north of 1st Street and some of them south lie in the 100-year floodplain. I know FEMA doesn't know we have great levees and we're never going to have a flood, but that's, FEMA's incompetent, I guess. I do have one question for the council president, however. As I said, the county council president raised some issues, attempted to get some revenue moving forward, pull back the projects. The school district is digging its heels in further Mr. President, what has City Council done to increase the revenue flow to the city side of the tax project funding? And what has City Council done to hold back the projects that are being accomplished, the should as opposed to the can't?
The City Council President sent a letter to the administration, specifically to the mayor, to have City Council briefed on the project, and I'm sure that briefing will be taking place probably within the next few weeks. As far as the specifics that you mentioned, the email that was received by myself was forwarded to all the members of council listing those projects, and then I asked the administration for a briefing for City Council on the specifics.
Okay, because all I read about in the press is what everybody else.
Correct.
Thank you.
Thank you.